classic BCC 22. I think this is what it is. I don't know. I forgot. Season 3. We're back, and this time there's 8 teams now. So I know where we actually have more stuff, which means top 5 plays is gonna be so much harder. Probably gonna up at the top 10, but besides the point. First team is Red Rabbits, Tubbers, Fake, Sill, and Echo. I'm actually pretty sure this is the newest, the only team was like a new player in like a while. Even like I think last time they had a bunch of people who like signed up. I think like a lot of them. Yeah, I'm looking through. Yeah, a lot of even like a lot of them were new people. So I think there's like the one I guess Honk subbed in last time. Was he really on a team? Anyway, this team is an instant favorite of mine. Not only because, yeah, I just looked through, yeah, literally, this is the first nuke player to actually be put on a team first. And then my boy Echo. I know Tubbers and Fake, because now I team was Tubbers for 20. And I was supposed to team for Fake last event. We'll talk about that. I know for MCBC testing, they're pretty good. I know Sil replaced me, and he didn't do that bad. He got first in div and at MCBC. Good job, Sil. I know Echo from MCBC. He's not the worst player, but he's not the best either. So like, dead middle. This team is just good. There's nothing else I can say about this team. Is just goaded. Probably gonna get a lot of PvP games. This team is gonna wreck in Battle Box. I'm calling it. But yeah, instant favorite team. Oculus, MJ, S Breeze, and Choco. I'm gonna be honest, this team's not gonna do that well. I'm gonna be real. I know Oculus is good at the game when he wants to try. Like if he actually physically wants to try, he can do good. But like besides that, I don't think he's gonna like cook. No offense. And I know MJ just got like second to last individual last event, so I don't think he's gonna do that well. And I mean, S Breeze is gonna be good. I think S Breeze is gonna be the team carry, and I think Choco's good, but I don't know. I didn't see this person play. I didn't speed these up because like there's 8 teams now instead of 6. It's so much stupid. Okay, before I do this is a little background on this team. The funny thing is, this team is supposed to be me, GGP, and Andy. This was in Mobile Boys plus GG Gamer Part 2. Because it's supposed to happen for 17, I think was supposed to happen. And it just didn't happen because I had stuff going on. I didn't want to talk about it. And then I got Jack, so it's GGP, Jack, and Andy. It seems okay. Like they're better than Orange, but they're not better than Red, who's still like at first at the moment. Like P's came off his best event ever. Congratulations, first mobile boy to crack the top 10 in a Canon event and actually win. Sadly, yeah, I've lost 2 dodge bolts. Well, technically 1, but like anyway, it don't matter. This team just goes on if Andy does decent and P does what you do last event, if GG does GG Gamer sings, and if Jack is just actually good at the game. Besides that, this team's immaculate vibes. Wish I could have been here. This team would have nerfed the team down, but it's fine. Andy with his goofy render finally played his first canon event, and he got like 12, so that's depressing. Oh, we get back-to-back children. Okay. Anyway, it's Zig, Pickle, Arish, and Annual. We're gonna call Zig Zach. I don't know how I'm gonna put that together. Coming to be fair, no one calls the Annual XX to Annual XX. Like, come on. So yeah, we're calling Annual. We're calling Zig and Zig and I'm a zigzag. A zig. Oh my god, how am I so bad at it? A zig a zag. There it is. I've got it. Anyway, Lime Llamas. This team is just essentially just the same MCC Halloween team. Not MCC, BCC Halloween team with Zig, Pickle, me, and Troll. So I mean, if Troll if like Arish get like 7s and like Annual just doesn't get last, which I know is a hard feat for him to do. And this team probably gets in the dodgeball, no questions, to be honest. But that's also a very mid team because you have 2 S tiers, you have 2 very, very, very mid players. So I don't know. Got announced day 2 actually. The sign card is Rose, Grave, Dark, and TZ. I don't know why he put TZ TZ Zombie. I guess it's too big. I guess that makes sense. Like putting titanium there. You could just put TZ. I think we would know who it was. Well, okay, anyway. I have noticed there's a pattern with Rose teams with Grave. They're always on Cyan. Cloud team with them, they were on Cyan. When they won the next event after that, they were on Cyan together. They love being on Cyan together. I don't know why. This team is another one of my instant fade. This is my. I'm gonna spoil this. I think it's gonna be red versus Cyan, or maybe purple. You'll have to see them. I think they're next anyway. Dark is good. I'm fully behind the Dark S tier arc. He's putting it together. He's in a really mid event. I don't really blame him. His team's best game literally got played first, and after that it was kind of just downhill. The only thing I say is the weakness of this team is probably TZ, just because, like, again, lack of knowledge. He's only played twice. Great, probably looking for redemption at their last event. Rose is Rose. Rose will be fine. Rose is getting at least top 20, so it doesn't matter. So there's 32 spots now. Because they added 4 extra teams. Oh, wait, those are 30. Wait, hold on. Am I stupid? That's smart. No, it is 32. I'm smart. Okay, I'm not dumb. It was 32. Yeah, this team just goes on. Well, who gets to play what? I'm joking. This is like it seems like the game. I'm talking way too fast. I'm trying to get this out the way because like I have better things to do, and like this takes like too much longer. Good game order, good team. They get dodgeable. That's all I gotta say. Oh yeah, I forgot this. Oh yeah, Mello. This is the Aqua. Mello, Burgers, Till, and Honk. If you don't know who won, Pigus P. Burgers and Burgers and Plosh won last event, so Burgers gets the nerf. I'm pretty sure almost every winner actually got nerfed this time. Plosh is not in the event this time. Just like a question to clarify. Yeah, everybody that won actually got like nerfed. Like P got like a decently mid team. This team is good though. Like I've said this before, this team is good. Like Melo's not bad. The worst player is probably Melo or Honk, and that's saying something. Considering Honk's not that bad and Melo's not that bad either. This team, I'm gonna be honest, really comes down to if Burgers gets like top 3 individual, and if Till can actually be consistent for once in his life and get like 5th or like top 10. Because if not, then he's probably getting cooked, and this team probably doesn't make dodgeable. I will say, is this one of the weaker movement game teams? Like, I don't think this team excels in, like, hole in the wall. They really excel in ace race. The only they probably have to get to their side by Till, Honk, and, like, Burgers. But, we'll see. There's no parkour attack, so, well, actually, this second last team, we're almost done. Plushie, Number Lake, B, and Subs. The Purple Pandas. This is a team I said that could possibly make dodgeable. Because, again, that render of Plushie, it's terrifying the more I look at it. Plushie, you never doubt Plushie. I think he's actually, there's only one event he's actually played in. He actually didn't get in. I think that was Halloween, actually. I just said actually in like 3 different ways. Okay, I'm so smart. You give him another up-and-comer good player, and B, who's great at any PvP game whatsoever. Like, I don't see this man doing bad at any PvP game. And you give him Number Lake and Subs. This team is just so like what if this is literally the what if team. Like Subs can get top. We've seen Subs get top 10 before. I know B is good. This team just goes on there because we know Plushie. Plushie he missed last. He just hosted last event, which I always respect the Plushie. But like it depends on how Plushie does it. If he goes like crazy. And look, we know Plushie like crazy and all that. Top 3, Plushie should be top 5. At top 5 or top 3, he's still chilling. It depends on what B gets. Cause B got, I think, 9th or 10th last event, which is not the best. Cause that's why his team got like 5th or last. I'm pretty sure actually. To be fair, his team did have Carter Fruberries on it, so like, who's the real loser there in the situation? And I mean, Number Lake is okay, and it's, again, it's just his team. If Plushie's team has to kind of step it up, they want to make it the dodgeable. Because Plushie crack like 4K, which would be crazy. Likely get last. No offense, but this team is the Pink Parrots and Nelson, Pigus, Troll, and Icy. There are no words to describe this. I want to believe in this team so badly. I know Nelson's good. I know Troll's good. I know Pigus is good. I know like Icy Bro's decently good. But compared to how the event is, this time around, there's pretty much no every team at least has an S tier on it, or if they don't, they have really good players. Besides like Orange and like this team. Pickens comes off getting the win, so they gotta get the nerf team because like that's just fair. And if they did get nerfed, everyone would complain. I'm actually pretty sure Pigus has tied with Plushie for the most wins in Dodgeball, the most wins of all since season two, which is crazy to think. It's crazy to think that they almost like. I'm getting off track. Team's not bad. They don't really have a bad game. That's the thing. They don't have a really bad game. They don't have a good team. Okay, I worded that so incorrectly. They don't have a jump out at you team. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna just go do my predictions. This is taking a long time, but yeah, cool. We're using season 3 statistics because why use season 2? I just like now the points are like buffed. Yeah, that's why the individual went from like teams in like 4K, almost 5K to good teams, to the teams that are getting 8K. Now a little backstory behind yellow, before I get any further. GG last event got through. He cracked like with 3,214. That's about a half of yellow team's points. So realistically, they're like third. And Lime's so good because they have Pickle and Zig, and Zig got a crazy event. I gave Pickle and Plushie 2,500 because they know they're S tiers. I thought they probably get that with not too much doubt in their mind. Yeah, that's why those two teams are like. So like, like the Line would probably be like third or fourth, and like Line would be like fifth or sixth type stuff. Purple, yeah, they have B, so that's not surprising. And Sub has that D. Sub actually had I don't know how I didn't notice it. Sub had an actual good event last event. Aqua. Also, yeah, I used Icy Bruh's individual from last event to balance. So his event was like 1,193. So like any new players just instantly gets that one because like if you don't get 1,000, you're pretty much just bad because like, they buff points so hard. So yeah, Aqua, they have two new players, and not new, but like in quotations new, because Tail's not new, but he's not played yet. And same with Mellow. And then you got Cyan. Cyan only has TZ and Rose, so I guess that's cool. Red's low down on this list, only because they have Tubbers and Echo, and they both don't have high individual. They both like have the average. And still didn't do good last time, yeah. Pink, they actually all played besides Nelson, so that's funny. And then Orange has like literally, I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of new players, which like MJ's average, which was below 1,000, which is funny. So like, yeah, there was no way they were gonna get anything better anyway. My predictions, as you can see it, and you can if you clicked off, cool. You don't get to hear the good in-depth analysis of why I did this. I have Orange losing to Pink first off, because like first off, not only the vibes for Pink would just be too good, like Pigus and Troll. Honestly, I want to see who outplaces each other. If they get outplaced like Icy or Nelson, I'm gonna cry laughing. But yeah, Orange literally has like one player in his MJ, and he hasn't even like played. He got like last individual. Cyan versus Red Dodgeball. I think Red's just a better Dodgeball team. I think Rose definitely is a bit. I think like last time the Dark's not good at Dodgeball. Nah, he's kind of mid. Like I'll be real. Like, he has a good shot, but dodging and its accuracy is like eh. Rose like only really. I think TZ's decent. TZ's good enough where I'll put him above Dark and Grape. I don't know. I haven't seen Grape play Dodgeball at all. Yeah, Red, I know Seal gets a good shot, Thick gets a good shot, Tubbers is a good shot, Echo's not that bad with the bow, so and there's no doubt in my mind that they're not gonna do good. I was like, I forgot Purple existed for 3. I'm like, oh wait, shoot, I'm like, well yeah, I was thinking like, who's in place above like Aqua or Yellow? Who's gonna get 3rd? Who's gonna get 4th in that? And I remember, like, oh yeah, Plushie's team exists in this event. He's gonna get, and I think he's gonna get third. Just because I don't know. He could easily get first. That's the thing. That's just how good Plushie is. He could just easily get first if he wanted to. But yeah, I have Aqua over Yellow because the thing about Yellow is if Yellow is just constantly screaming at each other the entire event, and knowing how Andy always tries to one up himself um in like any game like SG Sky Battle, like bro, he's gonna end up throwing for his team. So yeah, I think he gets fifth. Also, I'm putting a Mobile Boy prediction out there. If I do sub into this event, which it's a high probability that I do, and I stay for the entire event, I'm gonna get last. P's getting first individual out of the Mobile Boys. I'm saying it right now. So P, Andy, if you're watching, go ahead. If I sub it, I'm getting last. Have I not touched the game in like years. I have no idea how good the maps are. Lime gets six because they have two S tiers, but they have like two really mid players. Like I said, Pink and I already explained them. And yeah, Red. I say if the Dodgeball was to sign, I say 3-1. Maybe the sign probably wins like the second round, and they just win the Red teams win the rest. Also, I think looking back on it, this will be the first event if Red can win. This was one of the first events where not only one of the first events that where for a caller will win back to back BCCs. It'll also be the first event I think one of the second events that the second place team has won a dodgeball. If my predictions go correct, if I flawlessly predict these, I'm gonna cry. It'll be so crazy that this actually is how the event went. But anyway, that's my predictions. I guess Rose told me to post this yesterday, and I just forgot. Goodbye.